Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about the perfect example of perfect, and I'm going to use Cell as an example because I think Cell is the best example of how perfect, how perfect you can be, yet it hurts you in the most bizarre way. I'm using Cell as an example. I think he's the perfect example. Perfect Cell. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, as we saw when Cell was trying to become perfect, he absorbed a lot of people. Now that's only because he was hungry, he wanted nutrients, of course, and eventually only became perfect by basically killing or absorbing his brother, his sister, and having to kill Android 16, which is technically another brother to him. We could use that as saying, you'll never get anywhere, right? You'll never get anywhere without really going deep, without, having to go away from your family. Now, Cell, of course, is also an android. His primary initiative, no matter how much his personality of any initiative android, is to kill Goku. He wants to kill Goku. He has no other objective besides killing Goku. All the androids want to kill Goku. That's this. They're all made by Dr. Gero. They all have one goal in mind. After that, they have no purpose. So Dr. Gero, of course, probably had a fail safe for each and every one. The bombs in Android's chest, and I don't think there was a Cell fail safe. At least there wasn't one explained in it at all. Anyway, with that, when Cell became perfect, he became bored. He said he was too strong. He set up a tournament, not knowing a child would be his downfall, or a teenager, depending if you think Teen Gohan is 12 or 13. Was his downfall? Being too arrogant, being too overconfident. He says, I got this. And multiple chances, he thought, he took it for granted, his power. He took it, from everything absorbed, all these techniques that he stole or copied. He just saw that as his skill, his power, not borrowed power, not stuff he took, not all the humans he done killed, not the androids or his brothers and sisters that he killed, but him being like, hey, I had to do it to defeat Goku. I mean, that's also just his thought. He has to defeat Goku. Everything allows him to achieve Goku. My only thing with Cell about him being perfect, of course, is that he really doesn't have a goal. He wants to beat Goku. He wants to kill Goku. And he'll destroy the world if have to. But he doesn't want to destroy the world. The androids in Future Trunks arc is more aggressive. Like they kill everybody, of course. But Cell doesn't have that kind of ambition. Once he filled himself up and he was able to gain his nutrients, it was able to fill himself. He has no ambition to really kill the humans. He probably would have killed the Z fighters. But he has no ambition. Once he kills Goku, that was it. He would have been much like Vegeta after, like, when Goku first died. Once he sacrificed himself for Cell. What do I do? I could kill everyone here, but like, there's no point. Well, at that time, Vegeta would be weaker than Gohan. But what's the point? His tournament, he won, blah, blah, blah. But, he had no ambition. He was bored. He was stuck there. I'm trying to think how long he was stuck there. I don't really know in manga time, but I think he was stuck there preparing for the Cell tournament arc for 3 months. Rather 3 or 4 months. I know it was months. It wasn't days. And now, of course, Goku, after he comes out the timetable, goes and challenges Cell to measure up their strength, and Goku, of course, is weaker, as this is supposed to be a passing of the torch to Gohan. Doesn't really go that way for full time, but of course it's supposed to pass the torch to Gohan, beating Cell, basically beating the more powerful villain of Frieza, basically saying, I'm stronger than my father now, which he was. I mean, he had more potential than his father, and Goku obviously wasn't training to defeat Cell. He was more training Gohan to defeat Cell. I think Goku, if he really focused, he would have defeated Cell. Anyway, yeah. Like and subscribe. I think perfect Cell is the primary example of being too perfect. You have no ambition. You have nothing you think you could gain. You don't have any driving force. Stuff You have no ambition. You know, you could obviously pursue perfection, but of course that could be your downfall at the end of the day. You could think, hey, you know, I'm really good at this. I got too good. Now you take it for granted. Now, you know, you made a little dough, a little bread. You take that for granted. You lose it all. And now you say, what did I do wrong? Just like Cell, he took everything he had, everything he got that he said he earned for granted. And he lost to who? He lost it all to who? A 12-year-old or a 13-year-old, depending on who you think. How would you think Gohan is? And that's how far you could fall down. No matter how perfect you think you are still just, you know, you're still just someone with flaws. Cell still has flaws. You will still have flaws. Cell has flaws, and it was shown in the fight. You know, he says perfect Cell, but he's not that perfect of a Cell. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.